I'm Shelly Vitanza here at the Art Museum of Southeast Texas, where tonight they're going to have their fakes and forgeries. And if you've ever wanted to own a Georgia O'Keeffe masterpiece, either a cityscape or a still life, you can, kind of, sort of, without the $1 million price, because many local artists here in Southeast Texas have painted masterpieces. Lynn Castle, the executive director of the Art Museum of Southeast Texas, has painted a Georgia O'Keeffe. Tell us, Lynn, how difficult was it to copy a master's piece?
Well, it was really fun, I have to say.
You enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it.
I mean, did you look at one specifically and say, I'm going to do this one and try to copy it exactly?
I did. I actually went to the Georgia O'Keeffe Museum in Santa Fe last week, and I saw this painting, and I was so moved by it that I thought, my gosh, I'm doing that painting for our auction. And so I bought the postcard, and I've just gone and painted it since I had the postcard. I just started on it, and
you did this in a week.
I did,
and
I have to say I was painting on the weekends and the nights and the wee hours, but I did do it, and it was really fun. I would love to do another fake sometime.
Really? So other artists here, we're going to talk about some of the ones from the artists here in Southeast Texas. All of these are painted by local artists, and they're all copies of masterpieces. Can you tell us about this one with the text joy? I'm very curious about that.
That is Joey Blazek, who a lot of people know. He's a wonderful painter here from Southeast Texas, and he took his art from the English street painter or street artist. His name is Banksy, but Joey signed it Blanksky. So
Blanksky because
a combination of Blazek and Banksy. So so it's a great piece, and he has a text joy, throwing a can of text joy on there.
Very regional, yes.
Yes.
Okay, and what about the next one with the
that's a takeoff on Rousseau, and that's by Kat Holtzclaw. And what she did was she and some of the artists did this. They didn't copy exactly like I did. They would make it kind of their own by adding a creative twist to it, or a Southeast Texas twist to it, like Joey did and Kat did too. See, the roseate spoonbills are regional birds from this area and not something that Rousseau would have painted. So that's what that one's about.
Now, some of them that look like an exact replica are the Blue Dog and the Marilyn Monroe, as we work our way around. Are those exact replicas of masterpieces?
Well, the Marilyn Monroe, I'm not sure that the color scheme is exact, but that was replicated so many times by Andy Warhol, and the size of it looks pretty darn close to the silkscreens that I've seen of that. Now, if you were to buy a Warhol like that, an original painting would be worth several $1 million. And Blue Dog is also another really special painting. Rodrigue, the artist, this is by Marilyn Bell, but the artist Rodrigue just died recently. So, he's kind of the icon of New Orleans, and so people really, I think this is going to be a real hot seller.
I love that. I do. I love that Blue Dog. Okay, so the mastermind really of this event is Albert Nolan. He's the chair of this. Have you been doing this every year? Is it every other year?
We do this every other year since 1996, and I have chaired it a couple of times in the past where we've had bird baths, mass, tables.
Dog houses? Did y'all have dog houses?
No, we did not do dog houses. Okay, that was another event. Well, it was here, but it was another event that it benefited. It benefited Main Street. Okay. But we just felt like there's so much talent in the Beaumont, Southeast Texas, and these people were wonderful to take their time and talent to help raise money for this wonderful museum.
Now, how's this going to go down? Is it a live auction? Is it a silent auction? How does it work?
Until tomorrow afternoon, till we starts at 6. Excuse me, not tomorrow afternoon. Excuse me, this afternoon. Around 6:30 is when the event begins. Okay. Until then, people have been coming in this past week, either at lunch or whatever time, and have put in a silent bid into a treasure auction box, and that's where we'll start. A lot of them have done $100 minimum, some of them have done more, so that's where we'll start each of the live auctions bidding with that tonight.
Okay.
And there's dinner, libations, all for $35 if you're a member or $40 if you're not.
And you can walk up to the door tonight at the Art Museum and come and have a good time, and you may walk away with one of these masterpieces.
Indeed. We certainly hope you do.
All right.
Thanks.
All right, so everybody's invited here to the Art Museum of Southeast Texas for the Fakes and Forgeries, where you may get an incredible painting to hang in your wall. And you can even convince your friends that it's real, I'm pretty sure, Nicole. So I'm Shelly Vitanza with SoutheastTexas.com for Southeast Texas Live.